Gary Owen in the building. You know what I'm saying? We're officially, doing this Sonicast real quick. That's my podcast. You can always grab that up on the free iHeartRadio app on the iTunes, store, and also the podcast button on your phone. So make that happen. But how are you, sir? Besides
I'm good.
Coming in here wishing that your Cleveland Cavaliers were going to do something tonight.
That's a game 5, man.
No.
Can I get a game?
No.
Can I get a game?
No.
See, you
But
Bay
why?
Area mugs greedy,
We
man.
gave him one last year. Hell, the
Want the
year
sweep.
before that, they let him steal a championship. He can't get nothing else, Gary.
Whatever.
Nothing.
Whatever.
Okay, you explain
Shouts
to
out
me.
to John Gruden.
I'm going to ask you a couple questions.
There you
Wow.
Try to switch it up.
You
Keep it
explain
good.
to me right now how in the hell y'all are going to win the game tonight. Explain it to me.
Gotta
Besides there being
score
12
more points.
LeBrons out there.
Got to score more points.
That's it?
That's all I got.
That's all you're going to give
That's
me?
all I got.
All right.
White guys got to step up. Kevin Love and Kyle Korver got to step up.
Straight up.
Yeah. Because
True.
you guys got the best mixed players in the game.
Period.
Curry, the Clay. I mean, your mixed guys, unreal. Repping Jason Kidd.
Team light skin?
Crazy.
Team light skin?
No, team mixed.
Mixed.
Team
Yeah.
mix.
Hey, none like white moms, man. White moms with black guys make great basketball
About 3
players.
generations away from mixed, but it's cool.
No,
Yeah.
Steph's
About
mixed. He
Steph's mom is
figure
clearly
that?
black.
no, he told me he's mixed. I did the NBA awards a couple years ago, and I gave him an award. He goes, I'm mixed, just like your kids. I said, okay, so I'm rolling with it.
All right.
Okay.
That came from Steph's mouth.
Well, I just said his mom is black. Maybe she's mixed too. I don't know.
Now she mixed.
Yeah, she's mixed.
Yeah, she's mixed. So he's 75%.
Yeah, he, 5th generation. It's fine.
Yeah,
some stuff
look,
swirling around.
I'm saying mixed.
Gary,
I'm saying mixed.
Gary, we're all mixed in that case.
No,
We're all from
no,
Africa.
I'm saying mixed.
Okay,
You know,
so
I'm
let me ask
6
you this
generations
question,
ago.
because I did this to Ice Cube a minute ago. Give me a
You
score
back?
prediction for tonight for Game 4. Since you think that we're going to
Game-
come back to Oakland for Game
Game
5.
4. Okay, 108-103. Cleveland wins the night. Now, what if I predicted this right?
You get
What do I
nothing.
get? A
You-
KML?
You get Game 4. That's it.
Okay, I can't get a KMEL hat or hoodie.
Sure.
We'll send you a
We
shirt.
got a T-shirt
Thanks. Look,
somewhere.
look
send
how
you a shirt.
deflated he said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll send you a shirt.
Full of
Well, I
crowd.
mean, that's what it is. You know?
It's win-win for me, man, because it's like, okay, if they win, if the Golden State wins, it's gonna be a great weekend in the Bay.
Yes, it
and
is.
I don't care who you root for. I've been to cities when the teams won a title.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing like it. I
Right.
don't care what city you're. You can be in
Yeah.
Milwaukee. When a
Yeah.
team wins a title, everything's okay in the world in
Yeah.
that city. Like you could literally be like, you got cancer. It's cool. It's not HIV. Like you're fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look, if you want to catch
Wow.
cancer, you want it to be tonight when the Warriors win a title. If they win, you'll be like, you got cancer. It's cool, man.
I'm not
It's
fucking
cool.
with you on that.
No, whatever.
I am not messing with you
You
on
be like
that,
this.
Gary.
I'll deal with this next week. I'm celebrating the Warriors this
How about
weekend.
this parade coming up on
Yeah. I'm
Tonight,
gonna deal
though.
with cancer next week after the parade.
I cannot stand
Good
you.
God. All
But
right.
and then if the Warriors don't win, I mean, I think you're just postponing the inevitable. I think eventually they're going to win. You know, it's still going to be a good weekend in the Bay. Everybody's like, that's all right. We got them in Game 5.
Yeah,
They're coming here.
There's nothing wrong with coming back home.
What
and-
would you
and winning
rather
at
do
home.
though? Would you rather
I'm
would
ready
you
to
rather
sweep.
sweep
I'm
or
done
you
with
rather
y'all.
win it at home?
Nah, let's just get it over with.
Oh no,
Alright.
sweet, bro.
Yeah,
Sweep
because we
every
still have
time.
the parade coming. Like if and when we win. Let me change that up.
It'd be
so it's
dope to
good.
win at home though, wouldn't it?
I mean,
Yeah,
we've done that.
Yeah. Look how I'm
We've
trying to
done
get you
that.
guys on my side.
Yeah, we've
Wouldn't
been
it be
there.
dope though to win at Oracle?
We've been there before.
Yeah.
But when we win tonight, I'm gonna tell you, it's a whole weekend of shenanigans that's gonna be
Oh, my
going on.
God.
out here.
Yeah, my show's already sold out, so I'm good.
I got my money.
Because usually if they're not sold out, you're like, this, there goes my fans. They're going to be partying. I'm like, yeah, we good.
I was about to tell you to stop screaming this Cavs junk if you wanted to sell tickets, but that's fine. You're good though.
Yeah.
Sold
But
out. Shout out to
people
the homie
know,
Tommy
like,
T.
that's my problem is, like, I do like Golden State because, you know, half
can you
the
not?
family's from the area,
Yeah.
right? And so I root for them in the West. I was like, God, can LeBron just, I wish he would just come here, honestly.
Plus it's better for you because Warriors win, happy wife, happy life.
Right,
you know?
Exactly.
Right. We're actually moving to the Bay.
Oh,
Oh,
We're
are you?
moving here.
Are
Yeah, we
you?
just built a house. My kids start school this year. My son will
what
be
city?
a junior. My daughter will be my son will be a senior. My daughter will be a junior.
That's dope.
Can't tell you what high school. I don't want people
Well,
showing
don't
up.
say the high school, but what city you moving to? What area? Of the
Brentwood.
Oh,
Of
okay,
course.
okay.
We out.
You gonna fit
you
right
in the
in there.
docks, boy.
Yeah.
What's the docks?
Little ways.
Middle of
Boondocks.
nowhere. I think my wife did that on purpose.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
probably.
She
you
keep
and-
me out the loop.
You and Lex gonna be neighbors though, so you'll be right there. You got a good DJ next to you.
Does the BART run out there?
No.
BART don't
Not
run to
yet.
Brentwood.
No.
Not yet.
Okay. Looks like I'll be.
You get the Antioch though. You got an Uber from Brentwood to Antioch, and then
Okay.
you hop on the BART.
Okay.
Yeah, you know. So
Okay. I'll just get the driver.
Are you really thinking about hopping on the BART though?
No, I've rode the BART before.
Yeah.
I fell asleep one
Recently?
time. No, one time it was a couple years ago. But I remember one time I fell asleep and I was catching it to Pleasanton. I was on Tommy T's like 4 or 5 years ago, and I fell asleep in San Francisco. I caught it in San Francisco, fell asleep, ended up in Richmond, and they were just looking at me like, "Come on off." I said, "Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay on." Like I'm telling you, the bro's just waving at me. "Come on out, bro. We know you lost. We're gonna give you directions." I felt like Chevy Chase in Vacation when he got lost in St. Louis.
Like, where am I at?
Right. I told the driver, because this is our last stop. I said, "Well, I'm going home with you. I ain't getting off." I just rode it till I saw Fuddruckers. I always get off at a Fuddrucker because nothing pops off at a Fuddruckers. So I'm like this. I saw Fuddruckers. I got off. I go, I'm good. It's a decent neighborhood.
All the Fuddruckers is closed in the Bay now, so we got to find you a new landmark.
Even the one at Union
was
Landing?
E40's one over in Concord.
E40 owned the Fuddruckers?
Yeah, they got one in Union Landing too.
Oh, Fuddruckers, yeah, in Emeryville.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, real hip hop.
Damn.
Yeah, you don't know Fuddruckers, real hip hop, baby.
Dublin open, yeah.
Yeah, you forgot. Yeah, know your city, baby.
Look,
Let's talk about your wife again real quick, because when I saw this video, I was like, oh yeah, that's town business right there. Okay.
Yesterday, my wife is making a cake for Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And she's making it, I see her put her finger right in the icing, put her mouth right out of the container. I said, just put your finger in the icing. She said, ain't nobody eating this cake but people in this house. And everybody in this house either came out of me or came in me. I said, eat that motherfucking ice. Yeah. Eat that motherfucking ice.
Yeah, she really said that.
God damn, sometimes she says the most brilliant shit. That's a bad woman.
Does she constantly like keep you in check like that? Like
She scares
keeps
me.
you on your toes?
Yeah.
I love
You
it.
gotta realize, I'm from a small town in Ohio. And then so I married a city chick from Oakland. I didn't stand a chance.
Nah.
Yeah, she just molded me.
Where did you meet her?
Shaq introduced us.
Really?
Yeah, she used to work for Shaq. When Shaq played for the Lakers, he had a clothing line and record label called Twism. So for the world is mine. Remember Twism?
We all remember Twitter.
So Shaq, she worked for Twism, and I just got to L.A.
playing on the east side.
Hey.
Yeah, so she
West
came.
side.
He brought his staff out to a comedy club one night, and I was just open micing at the time. I hadn't been on TV yet. This is 20 years ago, and I just wanted to meet Shaq after the show, and she just happened to be with him. And then I met
you
her.
took his piece?
Huh? No, I'm telling you, he brought the staff out.
Oh.
The Twism staff.
I'm kidding.
Took a side piece. Ain't that something?
I'm playing.
I don't know if she's still screaming. I must have brought it.
Wow.
Whoa.
But Shaq still takes credit for introducing us to this day. Because you wouldn't be married without me.
I mean, that's honest.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah,
facts.
Shaq introduced us basically.
That's a dope
Shaquille.
story.
Yeah, right? It ain't Baron Davis, but it is what it is.
You stupid.
Yeah.
I can't stand
Shouts
you.
out. I'm taking back to Golden State back in the
saw
day,
you.
guys.
Yeah. I
You
see where you
just
at.
randomly
Yeah.
shouting out
Yeah.
Bay Area stuff
Yeah.
again.
What's up,
Got
David
it.
Lee? What's up,
Okay.
David Lee?
Boom. The garbage
Bring
man.
it back, Darrell, right?
You're sold out. Stop
Yeah.
trying to gain points.
Damn, Dr. Real
Let's
right
talk
there.
about some beef real
what up,
quick,
Kenny
right?
Stabler?
Because I know that
The snake?
you have stop. You have some little situation. I'm sure it's all jokes, but you saw this whole Drake and Pusha T thing going on,
Yeah,
right? With
yeah.
that little rap
Real hip-hop.
situation. Give me your opinions on that.
I don't know. They went personal. I think
They or Push?
Push
Or
it, yeah,
both,
Push it
really,
went
both.
personal. But Drake's got a history of giving you little jabs.
He gave him a
give
personal
he give you little
jab.
jabs. Drake be giving personal jabs. Push just went in like boom. What's up with the baby though? I was like, what was that?
Right.
So I don't know. I always say I like to keep the family out of it. You know, because I've had little beasts before, but you
have one now, don't you?
Which one?
Michael Blackson?
That's all fake.
I said it's
That's
all
good.
jokes.
We were texting each other.
Okay.
Like, say this, you say this, you say this. Because I love it. I told Mike what to say one time, and somebody went on Mike's page to see the response, and somebody goes, damn, Mike's killing Gary. I said, where are my jokes?
Right.
I told him what to say. He should be killing me. You know? I had a little thing with Monique also. You know, I know you had the
You
little
too?
thing.
Was that
with
real?
Monique.
Oh, yeah, we did
He
as
said,
well.
I know you had the
Yeah, I
little
saw
thing.
He like,
it.
you too? Gang, gang.
I mean-
Well, I guess my thing with Monique was it wasn't personally, I like Monique, right? We never had an issue with her, but when she was going in on Tyler Perry and Oprah and everybody else, and then she went in on a buddy of mine, Will Packer, who's put me in numerous movies. I was just like, I just went.
shut up.
I went on Instagram and I didn't call her out her name or anything like that. I just said, hey, if you got a problem with a lot of people, it could be you. At some point, you gotta look in the mirror, and
Truth.
so I knew I'd get some backlash, but. I mean, it was just I thought it needed to be said. I was like, because sometimes you need that somebody to say something. Because when you got everybody going, yeah, you're right. I was like, I think it could be you. Because there's been times I've had issues with people, And luckily, like thank God for my wife, she said just don't go to social media with it. Let it simmer. And I always try to look at the bigger picture. Like a year from now, is it really going to be that big of a deal, or am I going to be laughing about it? Because I've had things, and I want to be like, oh, I should say something. And I was like, nah, I'll just hold it in.
I mean, there's so much every day that you could chime in on, right? But, I mean,
but the Monique thing was just it came and went. And, I did the video. And honestly, when I did the video, I was just bored. I was in my car. I was carpool lane waiting to pick my daughter up. I said, no, do a video. Yeah. And then everybody went. But, yeah, you guys, that was interesting when she came in here. I really enjoyed that.
She came in here, and I think she surrounds herself with supporters, so nobody's really like, you're tripping. Like, chill out. Go get this money and stop bugging out.
The Netflix situation, I always say, is... I
feel her on that.
You don't go in other people's pockets. And also, we're at an age where you don't have to rely on anybody else. I don't have a Netflix special. They tell me no every year. But what I always do, that every year I go in, and I don't get frustrated. I just come back again next year, And I've done my last 3 specials I did myself. I just put the money up, rented the venue, and I sold it to Showtime. I got one that's still out there. I didn't want to call it I Agree With Myself. So I did it myself, rent out the venue in Atlanta, promoted it, sold it to Showtime. After it went on Showtime, then I got a distribution deal. Now it's on Hulu. And the last 6 months, it got a new life. It's like, and that thing's 3 years old. Yeah. But that goes to say... Nobody else is doing it for me. You can do it yourself. Right. And you got YouTube. YouTube's a television network.
That's what everybody who comes in here, every comedian who we've talked to has come in here and pretty much said the same thing. Marlon Wayans said the same thing. Like, yo, you really don't need to go to anybody to be able to produce something. You can produce something, and then if it pops off, you can move that somewhere else, and somebody is going to write you a check. But if you're mad that they didn't write you a check specifically, and then you start being like, well, y'all did this for this person and this for this person, you're just continually burning the bridges that put you in the place that you are right now, where you're not getting.
But nobody's going to want to get in a room with you because they're scared you're going to call them out on negotiating. You know what I mean? And with that, you don't make your money. I'm not worried about making money on my specials. I make my money on the road. The specials keep me relevant. So more people see me that come pay tickets to see me on the road. Because I always say I don't live my life off TV and film money. That's just like when those checks come in, I'm like, that's extra. My day-to-day living, I base it off what I make on the road. So the kind of car, and if I go out to eat, that's all my budget is my stand-up budget. The TV and film money is just like extra when I get a residual check.
Yeah, but you got to be about that hustle. And if you didn't already burn so many bridges, nobody wants to work with you. And you don't have a hustler mentality. And you sitting on the throne where you think everybody's supposed to walk up to you just, quit to be. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. You're not going to get it.
The whole Monique thing, our interview with her, is that she started off giving me attitude about the cat that came in with her. What was his name? I still can't remember his name. I don't remember. Green-eyed comedian cat.
Gerald Kelly. Gerald Kelly.
Yeah. I didn't know who. You know what? That's crazy. I didn't know who was talking because I heard you and him. Yeah. And you guys was being diplomatic, but staying your ground. I get it.
I was trying to respect the OGs.
Yeah. And okay.
True.
Straight up.
OGs.
She started to try to put me in my place, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get on my phone because everybody wanted me to go ham on her, but she's an OG, and I have respect for her as far as her craft.
1 second. We got 10 seconds till chat.
Where's my headphones?
This got interesting.
Okay. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So
Monique interview. How you think it went?
So she came in and she was like, how did you wake up that you don't know who Gerald Kelly is or whatever? And, she just, honestly, she pissed me off at that point because her whole attitude is like she wears this I'm the shit thing that I just can't. And I wasn't in the mood. He made me do the interview and I was pissed I was still here. I was about to be late for a flight. So that's the honest truth about it. And so I looked at her. I was like, are you ready to do this interview? And then that's just when we just boom. But I mean, she didn't even have this cat listed on the lineup with her for the performance. His name was not on the ticket. So how much do you really have your own people that you're going to check me about somebody that don't nobody know and you ain't trying to help them know? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was good though. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
And I'm not going to lie, I feel like you gassed her up that morning, too, because you had just been on with Tigger. You was just on with Big Tigger.
Oh, really?
And she was in that conference room filming some video talking mess about how you had came on there and chopped her up.
Oh, was that about him?
Yes.
Wow.
And then right after that, she came in here.
So it all started with Gary Owen.
So thanks for the fuel, Gary.
My fault.
Yo, bad.
I got you guys some views though. I got you guys some views. I know I brought at
Appreciate
least
that.
3 new
Appreciate
followers on YouTube. So say what you want.
Very true. Very true.
At the end of the day, though, because I know people are going to listen to this and be like, fuck Sana, fuck Gary, Monique's the shit, blah, blah, blah. I
No,
mean,
but
all
you
due
got-
respect,
you got-
I respect her career and her movement. You know what I'm saying? She can only live in her space and stay in her lane.
True.
And I'm going to continue to do mine.
I don't know. I've always liked Monique. I just think she's going about this all wrong.
Me too.
Completely
I agree.
wrong.
Yeah.
You know, that's all it is. You know, you
But
can't.
that's her decision. She's a grown-ass woman. Yeah. And she's clearly set in the space that she's in, so you just got to respect it.
I
It
just
is
don't
what it
like.
is.
I don't like seeing like talented people like
Throw their shit
sabotage
away?
themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she is talented.
Yeah, I believe so,
like,
too.
and she's
Maybe
got
not
a
as much
following.
as she thinks,
You know.
but very talented.
You're just like and listen. We got a great job. Comedians got a great job. Like, I'm ex-military. I know what it's like to get up early and go to work. That's
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
This is the hardest part about my job. Getting up early and doing press. The stand-up's
thank
easy. You know, this is the hard part. Tommy picking up at 5 a.m. to get to San Francisco from Pleasanton. That's the hardest part of my day.
Yeah.
You know, if that's the hardest part of my day, that's a good life.
Hell
you know what
yeah.
I mean? And
Straight up.
that's the thing. You get an entertainment business, you're gonna get told no a lot.
Yeah.
When you get that yes, it's great. Like I said, I go to Netflix every year. They say no, but I still, when that yes comes, I'm gonna forget all about those
be a
5
glorious
years of
day.
no's. You
Right.
know, that's
and
the
you
thing.
keep your other lanes popping. You keep
And
the
she got an
stages popping.
offer. She got a
Yeah.
$500,000 offer.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I said I didn't even got an offer. I ain't even got that far. You know, I'm not mad about it. It's what it is.
Yeah.
I
Just
mean, you're
whoever
speaking
over
from
there.
a humble place, though, and I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
It is
I
what
don't
it
know.
is.
And she's like, you know, she's the third best queen of comedy. So, you know.
Damn.
God, you guys are
Stop
going
tearing
in.
her down.
I mean, she ain't
Really,
Cheryl.
honestly,
She
again,
ain't Cheryl. I'm just gonna say that.
I wish her the
But
best.
that's
She
a perfect
dancing.
example. Cheryl, there was a time when Cheryl had a history of you don't know which Cheryl you're going to get. She could be hard to work with,
Yeah.
could be nice, but she didn't let on. She didn't go on radios and go after the DJs and everything. She just played the game and now look at her. She's in a great place.
Oh, she's
had to
on
talk
TV
for 5-6
every day.
years.
Yeah.
You know, in the syndication. She's in a good place now.
Yeah.
You know, because she didn't burn bridges.
I mean, yeah,
You're
people
burning
fuck
too
with
many
her.
bridges. Oprah?
Yeah.
You might want to
You
step
can't
back.
come for Oprah.
You might want to step back. Right?
Come for Oprah.
Yo, Stepman could probably sleep with my wife, and I'd still be like, okay, we're gonna let that slide.
Look.
We're gonna let that slide.
Just one time.
I gotta go to Own and
Next
pitch
time
his
I'm
show.
gonna be on your head. But this time,
Right? I'm coming. Make my appointment for 10
I'm
o'clock.
going to Own to pitch my show. Let's just back up. All right, you didn't ride him, did you? Okay.
Oh, wow. I'm not playing with you.
She did. Monique went after heavy hitters though.
She did.
Tyler Perry, Oprah, woo.
Sana G.
Will Packer?
Yeah.
Man, right?
Hell yeah.
You're in
Throw
good
that in
company.
there.
Right. Shauna G, Will Packer, Lee Daniels, Oprah,
Throw me in there,
Tyler.
Gary. Throw me in there.
Good Lord.
Put me in the game.
Man, what
Right.
happened to Shucky Ducky? Go after him.
Quack, quack.
gonna bring back all the comic view joints,
Right?
huh?
She ain't
Yeah,
worried.
yeah, yeah.
She ain't-
Hamburglar.
She ain't worried about hamburger. She ain't gonna have it.
Oh my
What
God.
are we feeling about Trump?
Yeah, gosh.
I say we, but I mean you.
I don't know, man. It's crazy how he was a hip hop guy
He was.
before he got in the office. Like the hip hop community loved him.
Yeah.
Then as soon as he started running, what I think happened with Trump was, you know, I don't know who his campaign manager was, but that's the brilliant one behind all this. The one that said, we're not going to Atlanta, we're not going to New York, we're not going to San Francisco. We going to these broke white towns that have no hope. Because broke white people are the most pessimistic people on the planet.
For
like
sure.
they're the most unhappy. Because I grew up in a trailer park. We
racist.
don't find joy in nothing.
Damn.
You know, we can win the lottery and be like, they took taxes out. I thought it was $5 million. You know, and he went in these towns and he gave them hope. I'm gonna bring you jobs. I'm gonna do this. And this is what I always say: if you in this country and you white and you broke, that's your fault. That is completely. I don't give white homeless people money. You can get a job, bro.
Right.
That's just lazy.
Clean that dirt
You know,
up.
you can get a job. Broke white people, no excuse. Everything's set up for us. Everything. You know what I mean?
Got the
So if you
complexion for the
broken white,
protection.
that's not the government. That's not your education. That's not your upbringing. That's you. You can get a job. There's Starbucks on every corner.
You stupid.
You know what I mean?
Be a
There's
barista.
McDonald's on every corner. You can get a job. Shut
and they
up.
hiring.
Yeah. So I don't that and he went in to the broke white people and gave them hope. Like, it's not your fault. You know, I'll fix it. I'm like, no, it is your fault. You're white. You shouldn't be broke. You shouldn't be homeless. You should have a job.
They have felons too. I mean, it's
Huh?
a little hard. It's a little hard if you got some felonies on.
What?
If you got if you're
A white guy?
Yeah,
That's your fault.
Well,
If you got
true.
a felon, it's your fault.
Well, the Trump small community thing was more so going in and saying like, yo, I know these jobs that are like ancient ass jobs, like
Coal
coal
mining?
mining.
Yeah.
Right. I know you guys want this and you've been doing it for 16 generations. We're going to bring that back. And it's like, actually, we're trying to make sure we don't burn the hole in the ozone layer.
Right.
But I forgot y'all don't believe in that.
Right.
So, yeah.
But the
Just keep
point
on
is, they believed
getting
him.
coal.
They believed him. He gonna do it. He gonna do it. Watch. You know, that's all he had to do. He passed out Mountain Dew and Doritos at all his campaigns. He was like, I love him. He gave us free Mountain Dew, guys. I'm voting for him. Let me tell you, you give broke white people Mountain Dew, you in. You in. Like, black people got Kool-Aid, white people with Mountain Dew? Shut up. Get out of my face. If a white guy ever pulls a gun on you and he's broke, give him a Mountain Dew. He'll put that gun away so fast. Give me
like
all your
that?
money, but I got a Mountain Dew. Okay, man. Thank you.
We good.
Appreciate it. You know what I mean? So that's what I think Trump just tapped into that market. And that's what I think when it came out, like when all these the racist white people started saying Trump's our guy, he didn't diffuse the flames. He just kept them going. Like, and they was like, nah, those are voters. Whereas like McCain, remember when McCain ran against Barack, that lady stood up and goes, I heard Barack's like a Muslim, and McCain shut it down. And it probably cost him votes. He shut it down. He was like, no, Barack's a good dude. We have fundamental, differences on how this country should be run. And I think that cost McCain a lot of votes. When he said that was, where Trump would have been like, yeah, he is Muslim. Right. If that lady would have spoke up at a Trump rally, that was the difference,
I mean, shit, we remember how hard Trump really came for Barack when he was in office.
Yeah.
Too, so
about
let's
exactly.
not forget that.
And all of that.
Right?
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
us see it.
He's saying some more shit about Obama right now too, right? Some about they found out he paid something. I saw it in the news yesterday.
Wiretaps, blah blah. He's trying to be on. He deflects a lot. Like most people become
Hella.
president, and they're like, "Oh, I'm president. This is important for me and for y'all." He's like, "I'm president, but Crooked Hillary did this 8 years ago.
Yeah,
and
he
y'all
does
should be
do
talking
that.
about that." It's like, nah, dog. What happened to the budget? Well, Barack did blah blah blah. It's like, nah, but what about the money? Well, I was, last election, nah, dude, nah.
That
And
lets
they're
you know how
still
clean.
and they're still kneeling in the NFL.
Right. Who cares about that? I ain't never went to a game. I could care less if you kneel or stand. I never watched the game and went, he's kneeling. I could care less. Just ball, baby.
Just hit somebody
I
hard.
don't care what you
Kick
do.
the ball.
You could be yodeling during an anthem. I don't care. If you can ball, I could care less.
Yeah.
Don't even
Just
matter.
ball, baby. Just ball. That lets you know how clean Barack was too, man. They couldn't find nothing on him. Trump's been in office less than 2 years. They got so many scandals and
So
porn
many.
stars
True.
and everything. They was digging on Barack. They was frustrated. We can't get nothing.
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 Not even a
Picture of
side
him
piece.
smoking
Not,
a
not
joint.
one side
Not
piece.
even a
Come
side
on.
piece.
Not even Michelle got a side piece. Nothing.
Not that.
That lets you know how clean he was.
One little picture of him smoking a joint. That's it.
That's it. He was like
In college.
In college.
Yeah.
I
That's
partook.
it.
The thing they were maddest about with Barack
gained
the
him
whole
points.
time was that he wore a tan suit at the White House.
True. Yep.
You digging right there. You digging. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Well, you got a bunch of shows. Unfortunately, my people out there can't get tickets because you're sold out because you're amazing.
Boom.
they're selling out.
Oh,
I think we
it's
got
not sold
Sunday
out?
still.
Tommy
got
T, is
some.
it sold out?
A few tonight and a few Sundays. Saturdays.
Yeah. Saturday's gone.
Okay.
And
okay.
Friday, we only got a few left. You know,
Okay.
after this interview, people might be returning some tickets, Golden State fans.
Probably.
But nah, man. I had to make it right. Nah, I root for the Warriors. I just like LeBron. We're Ohio guys.
I mean,
You
you're
know?
a basketball fan. You're a fan of LeBron, period. Or you should be.
And they'll give you love off the Darrell Wright comment anyway.
There
know,
you
the
go.
Real Warrior fan.
Marshawn Lynch, baby.
Shoot, off your Oakland wife. They better show you love.
Right. Skyline better come out.
Got
And
it.
Bishop
Got
O'Dowd.
it real.
And Tech. That's funny. I'll tell you a funny Marshawn Lynch story.
Go ahead.
Is right after the Seahawks lost to the Patriots.
Oh, when they were supposed to pass him the ball.
Right.
Man.
So 2 days after the game, I'm in LA. Marshawn shows up at one of my shows, right? So I go up after him. I'm trying to build a rapport with him. Like, hey, man, my wife's from Oakland, man. He was like, oh, yeah, where'd she go to high school? I said, she went to Skyline. He goes, oh, man, I went to Tech. He goes, they was our rivals. If your wife would have played football, I would have ran her ass over, too. It's like, I literally went like this. I went, well, she ain't play, though. She ain't play. I literally called my wife. I go, I did not defend your honor today. I let that slide. I looked at Marshawn. What am I going to say? Nah, you ain't running over nothing, Marshawn. I was like this. Yeah, you probably would have. Yeah. She didn't play football, though.
And that's a very Marshawn Lynch thing to say,
Yeah, it
too.
was.
The funny thing was that we're having a conversation, so we laugh and cutting up at this point, and then this guy tried to come in and get a picture with Marshawn and really interrupted our conversation,
do that.
right?
He
So
don't.
the dude came in the middle, like I wasn't there, right? Came, Marshawn, can I get a picture? And he was like, he didn't want to, but he did it.
Oh, he did?
So the dude got his phone out, and Marshawn goes, oh, no, I don't take selfie with dudes, right? So then the dude had to get somebody to take the picture. Then this guy takes a picture. The dude tried to put his arm around Marshawn. He slapped his wrist like, bam, you ain't putting your arm around me. I was like, this dude's the best. I was so happy he liked me. I was like, I don't take selfie with dudes.
Hey, bro. You walk in the Beastmode store, that sign is posted right up there.
I don't
Marshawn,
take
don't,
pictures.
Marshawn, don't take pictures
Or
with men.
videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go to the store. I'm going to pick something up.
Pull up. It's
Yeah.
on Broadway. And make sure you wear that Cavs jersey tonight, too. when
I'm
you
going to
do
wear
it.
this, Yale. I'm a Yale sweatshirt.
That's the safest thing to do.
Right? You be good right there,
That's
baby.
that's who I want to get into announcing is Marshawn. I don't want to
People
hear
aren't ready
Troy
for that.
Aikman. I want to hear like a pay-per-view. I want TJ Houshmandzadeh and Marshawn Lynch. If you ever heard TJ Houshmandzadeh speaks, that's hood too. I love watching games with TJ. He's because Bengals. I live in Cincinnati. Like I've always been a fan. But when I got to know him, he will break down a game in the hoodest manner, but it makes sense because he knows football. But I want him and Marshawn to just do a podcast
That
or
would be
pay-per-view
epic.
game.
Can I throw one extra person into your mix real quick? Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, we'll go.
Shay.
Yeah, Shannon's good. Shannon's good.
Miles
Shannon's good.
in that,
I
yeah.
just need him to
Yeah.
bring his Hennessy
Skill.
bottle.
Yeah.
And the black and mild. And
He's-
just sit in the middle of both of them.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be a good party.
Yeah, he's a LeBron guy. So
Yeah,
we'll do
he
it.
is. He loves
we'll
LeBron.
Do it. We'll do it. That's the thing. For the next 3 years, next 3 years especially, it's pretty much Golden State and whatever team LeBron's on.
Period.
Whatever team he's on.
Unless LeBron comes to the West.
That would be interesting. That would be. You talking about Golden State or the Lakers?
Lakers.
Lakers.
I don't see that happening though. I don't know.
It'd be a lot.
All right. Well, if you don't have your passes, your man Gary Owen tonight, Friday, there's a couple because we'll get this podcast out today. So, if you want to pick those up, you know what I'm saying? TommyTees.com. Is there an S in there?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, get those. Also Sunday, but Saturday is sold out. He's going to be rooting for them Golden State Warriors tonight and throughout all the shows.
What?
So make sure you go over there and be a part of this Dub Nation movement that we've converted him
When
to.
did that happen?
Just nod and smile, Gary. It's fine.
Just say yeah.
All right. Whatever.
There it
Warriors
is.
in four.
Warriors in four. Sweep.
Surgical summer.
Sorry, baby.
You guys. You guys weren't doing all this in 2007.
Very true.
I don't remember all this smack talk.
Yeah,
You want
but
to go? Why do we want to go back? It's 2018.
I
Stop.
don't
here
remember
now.
this. I don't remember this.
All right.
It's not ringing a bell when Matt Barnes was number 4.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Barnes won a championship just last year. Let's
I
not
know.
forget that.
I know. I'm talking about when Barnes was here with Steven Jackson and Baron Davis.
Oh, no,
that was the ghetto Golden State Warriors.
Oh, for sure. We rocked with them, but they used to be out in the club too much. They like hung out with us, and they were like wearing blood rags and stuff. It wasn't cool.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what was amazing was when Allen Iverson was with the Sixers. I was in Orlando Saturday night. Allen Iverson was drinking nothing but Coronas. Nothing. No, he wasn't popping bottles. He had buckets of Coronas.
Damn.
He left that spot at 2:30 in the morning, and he was lit. It was a day game. Went for 42 the next day at like noon against the Magic. And I go, okay, I don't know how he did that.
Right.
I thought it was like a night game. No, they must got up early and went for 42 the next day.
Man.
I was in awe the next day. I said, I know his sweat smells like lime.
Straight up.
I know it does right now. There's no way. I was just watching on TV later. I just saw him like 6 hours ago. Balling.
It's AI. He can drink. He ain't got to practice.
Jason Kidd said it best,
Exactly.
man. Jason Kidd always said when he won the title with the Mavericks and he was like 40, and they was like, "How are you playing so well?" And during the games like that, he goes, "It's not the games that age you; it's what you do in between the games that age you. You can play the games all day if you take care of yourself. Look at LeBron. Look, that's why Golden State, the longevity's gonna be there. You ain't got a bunch of partiers anymore.
Right.
Those guys just want to hoop, man. You know what I mean? I think like
The Clay.
you're
Nah,
no Clay like
they party too, but
Clay a little bit.
not like
Clay,
AI, not
Draymond.
like the answer.
Well, I mean, look, Draymond on another team is cool, but he ain't Draymond. Like he came into the perfect situation for the type of player he is. You know what I mean? I mean, he's Trevor Ariza. if he goes to another team.
Trevor Ariza ain't averaging a triple-double.
What I'm saying is Trevor Ariza was with the Lakers. He went to go to Houston. They thought he was going to be the number one option. You ain't number one. He's 2 or 3.
Oh, he's
he flourishes 2 or 3.
Draymond's
always 2 or 3.
Nah.
He ain't going to be the go-to guy on your team. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I like
know that.
Draymond. I like watching him play. But I'm saying you don't sign him thinking he's the savior for the franchise. You bring him as a bonus to whoever you did bring in. You know, he can go to Philly. He'd flourish in Philly right now. But if you send him to Sacramento, you're like, what happened to Draymond?
Well, we not about to be. Don't be tearing apart our nucleus right here, Gary. All right, we good where
You
we
guys
at.
brought it up.
Look,
Whatever.
You guys brought it up.
Hampton's 5.
Huh?
Hampton's 5. Warriors and
then
4.
Warriors and foe. All right.
Who's
straight
in
like
5?
that.
Stop talking. Sonicast, make sure you get that free iHeartRadio app so you can listen to all of our podcasts that we do. Gary Owen was in the building for today's. You can also listen
This
to the
got
Sonic G
deep.
Morning Show. It did, because you kept talking. Sonic G Morning Show, we do it every morning, Monday through Friday,
Now I know
6
Monique
a.m. to
went
10
off on
a.m.
you.
right here
I
on
just
KMEL.
figured it out.
damn, here we go, Gary.
What'd you say?
Now I know why Monique went off on you.
Oh,
Because you keep talking.
Yeah, you do.
You didn't have that same gusto when Monique was in here.
I mean, I couldn't talk to her like I'm talking to you. We probably would have scrapped.
I disarm people. Like, I come in, I like to think the energy is good.
It's cool.
You know, I
Shoot.
can tell it was tense.
Thank you
I felt
for
the
tuning
tension
in.
on the YouTube page. I was like, man, it's tense in that studio.
Gary Owen, Sonicast.
Man, it was
We'll
tense.
holla.